Hey, how's everybody doing on this beautiful Sunday as I film this? It's Sunday. So, inside this box, I have something really cool, really awesome. It's Korean Post, and I got it just a couple hours ago, if even that long. So, what I'm going to show you, I have not opened myself, and I'm not an expert on it, but it's pretty significant. So, let's go ahead and get this open and talk about it. Okay, first, as you can see, the box is already open. But what is not open is this. So, this is a TYR Tactical plate carrier. Now, for those who know that TYR Tactical is an American brand and they custom make their orders for their customers. I did a review on one of their pouches several months ago. Very, very expensive product. But I told you it was made in Korea, but something's funny about this. Check this out. What do you notice? Look very close at the top. That's right, made in Korea. What is up with that? Oh, and along with that, we got this open wide multi backpack. This is supposed to attach to this. And we got a couple of extra pouches in here. Stuff like that. Cool stuff, right? So now, here's the deal as far as I know. My friend was explaining it to me. His buddy owns a factory in Korea, here in Gyeonggi-do province. And his family has military members in the Korean Army, like my family does. I'm married to, my wife's Korean, right? So I got my cousins, my nephews, and all these people doing their time in the ROK Army. And so the topic always comes up, or I was talking today about, hey, you know, like, one of the things that always bugs me about, not trying to sound negative, but just factual, is for the ROK soldiers, it is very difficult to get good quality equipment. Like, their salaries are very low. Like, if you're a conscripted soldier, their salary averages about $400 a month. However, since Korea does not market like tactical brands like 511, mechanic brand gloves, eBay stock, etc., this stuff is imported and the prices are extremely high. Like, for example, that Rush 100 backpack, I did a video on last week. I saw the price in Korea and it was $100 more than what you would pay to get it from 511 America. So that's really ridiculous. $100 more on like a $250 backpack is the equivalent of $350. Ridiculous. Crazy. So, with that in mind, we were talking about alternatives. And literally, as I started talking about this stuff, he just points down and pulls this stuff out of that box. And so I was like, wait a minute, this says made in Korea, this doesn't make sense. And he explained that his friend, mind you, I'm not going to say the names of any of it, so we're just he has the license here in Korea to make this stuff. Alright? So he is actually he's a licensed manufacturer of the products made in Korea. Now, let's kind of talk about this. I'm not an expert. I will link to you below as much information as I can on this and let you do your research. Okay, first, as I told you, this is the TYR Tactical, right, along with all those accessories. Made in Korea. This is the MPMV000 SD0006. Now, this is the Epic plate carrier. If you were to look at the American version of this plate carrier, this will cost you about $1,400 to $1,500. Super, super expensive. But here we go. We have the Korean version. I have no idea how much the price is. My friend doesn't know either. These are just made. One of them was sent to him as a gift, so he can't give me any retail information. So, but nonetheless, look it up. You got, what, maninforces.com. You have the address here. It's in Gyeonggi-do, so you have the address for it right here in Suwon, or near Suwon City. And it's labeled for large, though I'm pretty sure that's large Korean, not necessarily large American. So what I want to do right now let's cut this open and examine it. A big knife out for this. Alright. Well, here we go. It opens up to two sections. You got your front and you got your back. You got this nice mesh here. A little thin. Kind of reminds me of that Rush 100 I was complaining about last week. It's a thin mesh, but you see how you got the bumps. This is going to be comfortable. That's way more comfortable than wearing like the IOTV that I have. Right here. Even probably a little more comfortable in my Condor plate carrier. So you got that. You got the front front side here for where the plate carrier will go in. The actual, ESAPI ballistic plate will go. Very lightweight. You got buckles here. Let's check these out real quick. Let's see the brand. Now this is supposed to be a multicam, and I imagine it's going to be real multicam. So let's see if we can, what can we find out about this? Side buckle there. Wow, check this out, it's so complicated. I'm trying to find out the brand of these buckles, if there's any on here. Unusual design, look at that. Very unusual design. This is where the cummerbund and that stuff will go, right there. We have a styrofoam plate, plate right there. I guess that'd be good for air sim or airball. What do they call it? Mill sim. There you go. BDs and mill sim. That'll be good for that. All right. So here's the inside of this. Now let's have a little fun here. Something to keep in mind. If this is designed for ROK Army, okay? This was the Epic plate carrier apparently modified for ROK Army. With that in mind, will this fit in here? I have no idea. But let's see if it does. Because this would be really awesome if it did. Right now, it's tight. It's a tight fit, but it looks a little promising. Okay, there you go. That's the front. Plate carrier's installed. Or I'm sorry, the ESAPI plate is installed. However, you can see here, it sticks out just a little bit. Now, it's kind of disappointing. I was really, where am I at? Hoping that would slide in perfectly. And then we got this compartment here. I'm not 100% sure what this is. Although I suspect, based on US models, it's a quick release, so you pull this and the whole vest will fall apart. So that way if you're injured or if you have an emergency where you need to quickly get out of this vest, it'll just fall apart for you. I suspect. I would recommend go look at the link below and see what you find out about this. Alright. Next. Okay, so here's your back side. Right here. See these? These are going to connect to this right here. So let's go ahead and get those connected. Or I imagine they will. I never used this. Okay, so what I want to do for the camera, for you guys, let's try to connect these two together. I had to take a moment and take out the plate carrier. Sorry, I keep saying plate carrier. I had to take a moment and take out the ESAPI plate to make this a little easier to work with. So, let's go ahead and see how this works. I should be able to just simply connect this, there we go. Okay, finally. Gets it caught up on the material a little bit. So, top of the bat, or yeah, top of my head, top of the bat. I'd like to say, I think this should be able to extrude out just a little bit more. You should be able to pull this out a little bit more to make connecting this easier, because these buckles are getting caught up on the material, not connecting. Alright, that's much easier. Cool. So now, we have it like this. You can see here, we got connected to the Cumberland. Voila. Bring it up close for you to see. Remove this, and you should be able to see the buckle right there connected. This was very easy, very nice, very simple. Actually, it's a very simple design, you know, very easy to understand how to connect. Just I found up there at the top, you had some of this nylon getting in the way. But other than that, it was good to go. And let's get this last one connected. Great, now that the other side's connected, this side doesn't want to connect. Alright, cool. Now, so, there you go. That's what it looks like, the basic vest. There is radio pouch here. I'm not going to worry about putting that stuff like that on. Although we do have this interesting, we'll come back to this in a second. Let's check this out for real quick. Where's that knife at? Pretty interesting. From what I understand, this, see the zippers, is supposed to zip on to this. Now mind you, and you can see zippers on the side of this. Let's check this out. Very interesting. Oh man, $1,500 for one of these? Yeah, who's gonna, you know, I do ask the question, and mind you, that's for the American version, not this made in Korea version, but like, who pays, I mean, who can afford this? What, special forces, maybe? Yeah, you got a little hang up here. So you got these little buttons right there. They're entwined with the, like an elastic band there. So you have to, or elastic cord. So you have to undo this first. So let me have a moment to get that taken care of. Oh, what a little pain in the butt we're gonna be. Do. Pain in the butt. Okay, so, took me a moment. This was a little tricky getting this one undone. So, let's open this up. Oops, I just unlocked, just took something out. But there you go. So you see, you open this up. You can extend this out for someone's wider, you know, for different sized people, yeah. Oh, well, interestingly enough, see right here, this connects into the loop right here. So let's put that back. And then try to figure out, how do we attach this? if we can. This is a quick video. I'm not trying to go into too many details about this. This is just a really cool development, though. You know, the cool thing is, like I said, I think I touched on here earlier, is that buying good stuff in Korea is very expensive, which means it's difficult. And for our family members that do serve in the ROK Army, it's very, like I said, annoying that the salaries are low, the quality, I'll be blunt, the equipment's not that great, and so you have to pay really high premium prices, which I think are just unnecessary. Therefore, to see a licensed product, it's real, it's not a knockoff, it's not a cheapo thing, to be made in Korea, it's pretty cool. And this, with the, apparently is designed for the ROK Army. It's not just a US copy, which is cool. They're making something for their troops. Now, I would like to see if they would make it to US spec. Like, if you could have it made in Korea, but accept our ESAPI plates and stuff, and, you know, make it cheaper than the USA one. Not trying to undercut our business, but just considering how expensive and how difficult it can be to get stuff here sometimes, that would be a really cool alternative. So anyway, let me pay attention to this. So I'm not paying attention and I'm not getting it in. Okay, let's see what we got here. How does this even going to work? I have no clue. There's no instruction manual with this. So, what if I try this? What if I take this off? It came off. Okay, cool. Now, there we go. Alright, check that out. Hold on. I'll show it to you. So you got one side, it zips in there. Voila. There you go. So your little backpack zips onto this. That's pretty cool. Of course, this is TYR Tactical, so roughly $1,500 for the American version. Then you throw this on. Who knows? This is probably $500 right here. Oh my gosh, I want to die thinking about it. But anyway, that's a quick look. We're not going to go into any more details. I'm just kind of got this today. I wanted to share it with you all. Oh wow. Do check that out though. That's pretty cool. And pretty expensive. Oh, wait a minute, something I gotta show you, sorry. Nah, I keep saying I'm gonna end this video. Here's like the manufacturer's label. Made in Korea. There you go, wow. Alright, pretty cool. Good stuff right here. So I'm just gonna cut the video off right here. Sorry if it's disorganized rambling, but hey, I was really excited, wanted to share this with you all. If you have questions, comments down below, and just to rethink, the thing is I was excited about this because now we have some alternatives. You know, it would be really great to get more affordable, more ready available equipment here in Korea, whether it be even camping gear. All this stuff is so expensive in Korea. It's really hard to get good quality gear, or even, let's just at an affordable price. Your 511s, your Eberly stocks, even like stuff, even Condor brand is expensive here if you get it on the local economy. And what the Koreans make, as far as the tactical side, they don't make a lot of, they don't have a lot of surplus goods available. So you can't just go get like an old backpack or an old tarp. They don't really sell that on their economy very much. And so, yeah, things are expensive here, and I'm always looking for options. And I think a lot of people want options too. And I'm happy to see that. That's what I'm trying to say. So I thank you all for watching this. Please like, share, subscribe. If you have questions or comments, please put them below. And thank you very much. Bye.